following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, I'm as excited as I've been for a long time. I have a new 2 CD set coming out by the end of this week, or certainly by the middle of next week, so you need to start calling your longevity associate and wellness and get your orders in for this 2 CD set, okay? It's named after the book, Rare Earths Bin Cures, because it covers the same sort of material. It was probably one of the best lectures I've ever given as far as documentation of facts and so forth. It was given in front of 1,000 people, and you can hear the audience participation is enormous because they had never heard anything like that I had shared with them. And so if you don't have the book, you want to get a hold of the book, Rare Earths Bin Cures, and also you want to get a hold of that 2 CD set by the same title, Rare Earths Bin Cures. And it goes into why we're in trouble, okay? It goes into why we're in trouble. You have to appreciate when you're looking at birth defects, there are no genetically transmitted birth defects. All birth defects are caused by something else. 98 to 99% of all birth defects are caused by nutritional deficiencies of the embryo in the early developmental stages of the pregnancy. Maybe a small percentage are due to viral infections like measles early on in the pregnancy, and some are caused by prescription drugs or toxins in early pregnancy. One of my favorite ones is thalidomide, which was a morning sickness drug made in Australia and prescribed to American pregnant women by OBGYNs. We had 10,000 babies in America born in 1 year with no arms and legs because of the thalidomide, okay? But there are no genetically transmitted birth defects. You can't name me one. This is one of the reasons my thesis, my research papers for my postdoctoral fellowship, kind of like my PhD degree representing 20,000 autopsies, is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. Okay? It's why I won the Luther Beach Awards, why I won the Klaus Schwartz Award, why I was recognized by the UN, United Nations, okay? And that's because I've just observed things that nobody else did observe. They did observe them, they misinterpreted them based on misinformation, okay? So let's just look. When somebody has 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 pre-existing conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure and arthritis and thyroid problems and kidney failure and heart disease and they've got blindness and cataracts and so on. Oh man, that guy's got bad genes. No, he just has all these nutritional deficiencies because he's eating gluten. Okay, his intestines are severely damaged, so he's less than 3% absorption, and he's not supplementing, so 3% of nothing is not much. Okay, and so that's why he's got 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 different pre-existing conditions. They're not genetic. They're all nutritional deficiencies. So you get him off of gluten, no wheat, brown, rye, oats, let his intestines heal. Get him on rice and millet and buckwheat and that kind of stuff and corn, as opposed to wheat, brown, rye, oats. And then you get him on the 90 essential nutrients, and the body will heal itself. The body wants to heal itself, okay? And so one of my 2 favorite stories, of course, in this presentation, in addition to all these pre-existing conditions, is the Jerry Lewis story. Of course, I'm the guy that figured out that cystic fibrosis, which was supposed to be the classic example of a genetically transmitted birth defect, was a simple nutritional deficiency and could be prevented and even reversed when the baby's 3 years old, 5 years old, 10 years old, 20 years old. Didn't matter. I could reverse it. And they fired me from the Yerkes Primate Center in Atlanta, Georgia in 1978. I was a pathologist on the project with NASA And they fired me. They said, Wallach, you must be sniffing glue. Well, I knew you'd say that, so I say frozen tissue and blood, and so you could do your own examination. No, we're not going to waste our time and money. You're fired. So to make a long story short, went back to school and became a naturopathic physician, and I was, went and did all kinds of wonderful stuff in Qishan, China, with the sudden heart death in young athletes. And in 1990, I figured out what was causing muscular dystrophy, too. Another birth defect was a nutritional deficiency. And there's a famous story of a guy by the name of Amos Wiki. The short version of the story is he was 38 years old when I started working with him. He had been born and diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. He was an Amish kid. And we were having a meeting, in an Amish community in Indiana. And Amos is sitting in his wheelchair asleep. And, we had probably had 300-400 people there. And one of these Amish elders said, okay, Wallach, before we get started, everybody says, you found the cause and prevention, reversal, and cure for muscular dystrophy. There's Amos Wiki over there. He's still sitting in his wheelchair. So I said, we got a problem here. So I said, what would Moses do here? So I extended my arm, stuck my finger out, and I made a semicircle and pointed to Amos. I screamed at him, Amos, wake up and dance. Well, he jumped out of the wheelchair. He starts dancing, dances up the middle aisle, goes around the outside aisle, and sits back in the wheelchair. Well, he had bought that wheelchair with his own money and didn't want to give it away or sell it, so he just took it with him wherever he went, and he sat in it instead of a regular chair was the issue, okay? Well, I started giving all these charts from these Amish kids that we were reversing muscular dystrophy into Jerry Lewis, and the telethon. And Jerry Lewis could see how these kids were going from really being disabled and really in trouble to being perfect, normal kids. So he takes it to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. They fired Jerry Lewis. Okay, this is in 2011, all of which is on this new CD set. All this whole stuff is on there, all great details. And by 2015, the telethon is dead because they couldn't raise a penny without Jerry. We'll come back with more of that story after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90th Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, just quickly, the war has marched on because I was participating in and was the primary figure in 11 lawsuits against the FDA and government agencies and everything to put these trace minerals into baby formulas because they only had 3 minerals in there, and all these diseases that were being said to be genetic were really just nutritional deficiency diseases. The most recent one, of course, we got rid of cystic fibrosis, we got rid of muscular dystrophy. April 16, 2013, a federal court ruled that they had to add this nutrient to baby formulas, Similac, Enfamil, and so forth. And a year and a half later, September 13, 2014, headlines in the Charlotte Observer. We don't know why, but sudden death syndrome has vanished in North Carolina. 3 months later, the same thing was in the state of Missouri. 3 months later, every newspaper in the world came out and said, we don't know why, but the rate of diagnoses of sudden death syndrome has dropped dramatically by 85 to 95% all over the world. Well, that's because they had added that nutrient to the baby formula. Only 2% of the babies that were diagnosed with sudden death syndrome were in bed with their mother when they died. 98% were not. That was all a lie. Okay? They did not suffocate. They died of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is that sudden heart death of young athletes. What medical doctor is going to look for a heart attack in a 2-month-old baby, right? So that's why they didn't see it. I'm a pathologist. I saw it right away, okay? But at any rate, this is the same thing. Again, we've eliminated sudden death syndrome, okay? Because that nutrient now is in baby formulas. Because 99% of all the babies that died of sudden death syndrome were on baby formulas. They weren't on breast milk. There's a signal. And then the last piece I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to go to Shar here in a moment. I have to go to Doug first. The last piece is that the sudden death syndrome thing, okay, this is a controversy. Let me tell you, this is a huge, huge controversy. But at any rate, we'll talk more. I just get breathless when I think about it. We got rid of cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and sudden death syndrome just with supplementation. Wow. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk a little bit about apple cider vinegar, as they've got a story here headlined, Exploring the Wonders of Apple Cider Vinegar. They say it's a highly versatile kitchen product with powerful antioxidant and antimicrobial properties, contains potassium, fiber, pectin, malic acid, and acetic acid. And they say from skin infections to scalp problems to coughs, there are many ways to benefit from apple cider vinegar. It can lower blood sugar levels. Say studies suggest that drinking vinegar can lower apple cider vinegar, that is, can lower blood sugar levels. One study found that drinking 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar before bedtime reduced fasting blood sugar by 4%. Can prevent infections. Apple cider vinegar can help prevent infection in the kidneys, bladder, urethra, ureter, due to its acidity. Can also help prevent minor wounds from being infected. And then they say can treat skin conditions. Anti-fungal, antibacterial properties of apple cider vinegar can also help treat psoriasis, eczema, sunburn, and ringworm. So there you go, apple cider vinegar to win.
Yeah, of course, apple cider vinegar is gluten-free, right? It's made from apple cider, okay, which is just fermented apple juice. And it's one of those things where it's that simple, okay? It's that simple, and we can't thank you enough for bringing that out. And, of course, we have a whole spice division called Savor, which we have our vinegars and the salt from pink Himalayan salt from the Himalayan mountains and so forth. I was going through all the places that I get food from. I get my rice, okay, from Taiwan, okay. I get my water from Iceland. I get my salt from the pink Himalayan salt from the Himalayan mountains. I get my salmon that I eat every morning from either Alaska or Norway. Okay, beginning to get a picture here. It's amazing when you start getting these things that are not just straight hamburgers with a bun on it and spaghetti, which is all gluten and so forth. you'll do much better, add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Thank you, Doug, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Send us an email at askdoc@deaddoctorsradio.com.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Youngevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, there's 44 million people laid off. There's going to be another million people laid off here because this COVID thing is spiking again because they haven't dealt with the basic root cause here, which we've talked about many, many times, okay, which is a gluten issue. Okay, which results in nutritional deficiencies, and they get the pre-existing conditions, and blah, 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 blah. I go over it and over and over. I'm sick of saying it over and over and over, and nobody's paying attention to it, and that's why they can't get out of this rut with this COVID virus thing. So, anyway, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, now, all these 44-plus million people here who have been laid off, okay, a lot of their money from the government's either being cut in half from $1,200 to $600, and some of it's just going away. And so a lot of them are kind of looking at us seriously. And what would you recommend if somebody's going to start a longevity business out of their home? Where would you have them start? What products would you have them begin to use themselves, even if they don't think they have any diseases? Let's not talk about the pre-existing conditions. Let's just say they think they're pretty healthy, and they're in their 20s and 30s and pretty healthy. And what tools would you have them get so they have references and everything and be able to do the business correctly? What would you recommend for them?
Okay, in the beginning, because you don't know anything about our products or anything, one of the ways you learn about it is to listen to CDs and get some books. And that new book, What It's All in Your Head, is a great book about how many things can go wrong based on your skull, the bones in your skull. But anyway, I would get everybody on either a regular Healthy Start Pack or a Healthy Brain and Heart Pack if they got some extra issues going wrong. And, as you're taking the products, and I tell people to start out small, with a basic thing, and then as they learn about more products, they will find more things they want to buy, and when they start making some money, they can split it up and use some of the money.
Well, let's say they exercise. Let's say they exercise are using Red Bull and Gatorade. What should they switch to? What product?
No. They need to start using the Rebound, and the keto bars, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
very good.
Today in our stuff, we got the Joy of the Month Club, and we got 2 packets of Saxy and some, zipper up things to carry stuff in, and because you never know what you're going to get, it's like a surprise gift. And so the Saxy, you just mix it with water, and it makes a great drink, and it's good for you, and it's.
Well, so Saxy, isn't that berry? It's from Australia.
Yes, and they've done a lot of tests with them, and we can't make any claims, but they've done very well against some serious health issues.
Yeah, have you ever heard of a kangaroo or a wombat with any serious health issues?
No.
Okay, thank you.
We don't have those in Michigan.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about, going to school and getting a degree in business or something like that. Like you said, you start easy. You just get the basic product, the Healthy Start Pack or the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. And then you start getting, if you had to pick, say, 2 or 3 books, which ones would you have them get to start out with?
I would have them get the Let's Play Doctor and Let's Play Herbal Doctor for sure, and It's All in Your Head. Because these are like reference books. They're what people need, like a dictionary of health.
Well, there you go. Thank you, dear. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach...
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
I love golf, and I also stink at golf. I've tried it all. The lessons, the special swing contraptions, the neon brush tees, the funny hats, the putting all of my change in my left pocket. I like to say I just happen to have a high golf handicap. My friends would say I have a high talent disadvantage. Luckily, while I might be fighting some disadvantages on the golf course, at our Faith and Family Mortgage team, we're lucky to be able to serve listeners with a unique advantage. Our team is an arm of a bigger company who is a direct lender, which means our company gets to use its own money and make its own decisions within its own walls. And for you, that can mean shorter turnaround times and often a lower rate, which could save you monthly and lifelong money on a new home, refinance, or cash-out refinance. We are United Faith Mortgage.
United Faith Mortgage is a DBA of United Mortgage Corp. 25 Melville Park Road, Melville, New York. Licensed mortgage banker. For all licensing information, go to NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Corporate NMLS number 1330. Equal housing lender. Licensed in Alaska, Hawaii, Georgia, Massachusetts, Mississippi, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Utah.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll 1-888-379-2552. And again, we have so many things like this broken heart syndrome here. Oh, this is a new thing. No, it's just a mild version of the sudden heart attack that kills young athletes. It's a mild version of sudden death syndrome. Okay, it's called the broken heart syndrome. It's the same disease, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease. And so when you hear about the broken heart syndrome, you get them on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and guess what? You're give them the protection they need. Okay, with all that said, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Ohio. And Alan, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Alan, you're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Well, I started with you people back in 2017, and I started with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack.
Okay.
And it took me about 3 months to get to where I got circulation back up in my system. Otherwise, I always carried a lawn chair around with me when I was working on equipment. And I heard, by listening to your radio program, I heard about your Ultimate Daily Classic, and so I started taking that also.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me about 3 months. And I got to where the next year I was working for a paving company up there in Fairbanks as their head mechanic.
And you didn't need the lawn chair up in Alaska?
No.
Well, how can we help you today?
But that's kind of, well, I was talking to Andy, and he says, they need phone calls.
Okay, well, yeah, well,
anyhow,
thank you for sharing. Yeah, thanks for sharing that testimony.
Yeah, my daughter is pregnant, and she couldn't take any liquid products, but she started taking the Tangy Tangerine 2.0 tablets, and that totally leveled her off. She stopped being dizzy and messing, being messed up, and so she just totally believes in that Tangy Tangerine. And I wanted to make sure that the kids.
Yeah, well, when's the baby due?
She's I think, when's the baby due, Dee? September.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they've done what these views, with the equipment here, ultrasounds and everything. Baby's fine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Alan. We really, really appreciate that. Keep in touch because we do appreciate testimonies once in a while. Thank you, sir. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas. And Adrian, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, Adrian. You're on the air. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Not very well.
All right, let me have to do it here. How about this? Can you hear me better?
Oh, much better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm a new CEO, and I have a question. I do some baking myself, and I'm a diabetic. I was wondering if this new lupin flour is something that you would recommend. I know you don't have a very good response to peanuts, and the lupin flour bean is a legume.
Yeah. Okay, well, any flour other than wheat, barley, and oats is gluten-free and is fine. Okay? I don't know a lot about that type of flour, but there's, for centuries there's been flour made from dried beans and things like that, and millet and buckwheat and potatoes and rice and so forth, and people use them, used all over the world for those things. And let's see here. What kind of issues? Well, hang on. We'll come back with you, Adrian. We want to know more about your symptoms for your gluten intolerance after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. You ever had trouble getting in? I do have an open line. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. In a recent article from the journal Nutrition and Cancer, researchers explored the effects that diet can have on genetic expressions of cancer. In another article from the publication PLOS Genetics, scientists found that over 800 genes in patients with type 2 diabetes demonstrated an altered expression that was the effect of diet and lifestyle factors. This phenomena of genes changing in response to environmental factors is called epigenetics. Epigenetics is basically the science of how we control our own genes. Drug companies were shocked when this genetic flexibility was first discovered back in the 1980s and 1990s. Those were the glory days of pharmaceutical genetic research and what was called the Human Genome Project, an ambitious endeavor to map all the genes that were contained in human DNA. Drug companies were hoping to find genetic causes for illnesses, which they could then leverage into pharmaceuticals that could theoretically control those disease-causing rogue genes. What they were hoping to find was that one gene would do just one thing, but that's not what they found. Instead, they found that we are way more complex than one gene, one thing. One of the most powerful ways for us to affect our genes involves nutrition. This is called nutrigenomics, which can be described as the science of how vitamins and minerals and proteins and fats affect our genes. There's also an important mental component. That means we literally control our genetic destinies via our thoughts. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm a pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos too at kscohealth.com. That's KSCO.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, if you come on as a priority customer, preferred customer, or an associate, kind of our distributor, you get the wholesale prices of all of our products. And if you're a priority customer, a preferred customer, or an associate, you get on auto ship for your monthly orders. I pay the shipping, so you're going to save a lot of money. And then you don't need a store, you don't need employees, you don't need inventory. You take the orders over your phone, your computer, your email. You forward them to the company. We do the shipping, send you a check every month based on the volume you create with your community, a mixture of associates and preferred customers. And then don't forget, your longevity business will give you tax breaks of a billionaire. Employees don't get tax breaks, but let's say you get your job back. You want to keep your longevity business, you're going to get the tax breaks of a billionaire. If you run your business out of your home, you get up to thousands of dollars a month worth of tax breaks. Wow. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Texas and Adrian. Okay, and so, are you taking longevity products for your diabetes?
Just started. Just got my packet in yesterday.
Okay, and what did you get?
I got the healthy pack plus
the healthy. Okay, go ahead. Sweeties.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
and then
very good.
Then I got some rebound because I do work out in the outdoor limits during the heat of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So my signing distributor said that might be the best stuff for me to try. Plus, I got some watermelon flavored stuff for my kid, and then the root beer. So,
the root beer belly. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'm just
okay. Now, one more thing. I see, Charmaine. What diet would you have Adrian get on, Charmaine?
Gluten-free, of course.
Yeah, gluten-free, absolutely. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, butter, rye, and oats, and no sugar, and no wheat, butter, rye, and oats for two reasons. Number one, flour, grains turn into sugar, when you eat them. And also, they will cause problems with absorption. You won't get the maximum absorption of your supplements if you're eating gluten. So Char gets an A+ here because you want to definitely stay away from all that. And then call us in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks. You're going to be a great testimony here, Adrian, because type 2 diabetes goes away very quickly because it is not a genetic disease. It is not an autoimmune disease. It's a simple nutritional deficiency disease. Type 2 diabetes, nobody should have type 2 diabetes in America because it's a simple nutritional deficiency disease. You get gluten-free, you take your 90 essential nutrients and eat properly, guess what? No diabetes. Call us every 2 weeks. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Kentucky. And Kim, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Kim, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach. I'm
Hi.
Kim. We met you here in Louisville with Ed the Cuban guy. You had helped his mom in 2016, and she's doing well. She had a pacemaker put in, and she's doing amazing all these years since.
Okay, well, thank you for the kind testimony. Can we help you today, or are you just giving a great testimony?
No. I've got a 10-year-old Doberman that we just took to the veterinarian. He had bladder stones that had stopped. He couldn't even urinate. They had to go in and do surgery and move the bladder stones. He is been on a grain-free diet. He's been taking the Tangy, vitamin C, and selenium, and then we've got the Himalayan salt in his water. And we don't know what would even cause these bladder stones, and wanting to know.
Okay, very simple.
Number one, why we get the bladder stones, and then what recommendations you have from there.
Okay. What kind of, are you feeding them dry dog food or canned dog food?
Dry.
Okay. And were you giving them our Arthrodex?
No.
Okay. Now, Charmaine, you there? You're a doggy person.
I'm here, yep.
Okay. What causes bladder stones? Is it because people or animals are eating too much calcium and they get bladder stones?
No, it's because they don't have enough.
What? They don't have enough calcium? Why would they get bladder stones?
Because the parathyroid gland grabs calcium out of the bones, which form the stones, and basically it's your own bones that are causing the problem.
Yeah, so when you're deficient in calcium, your parathyroid glands get in there and they take calcium out of bones to bring the calcium level up in the blood, and sometimes they overreact, pull too much calcium out, and you get bladder stones or kidney stones. It's not from eating too much calcium; it's from a calcium deficiency. And as you point out, you get an A+, Charmaine. I'm surprised the veterinarian didn't tell Kim about that. Okay, it's a very simple problem. Okay, And so what you need to be sure you're doing is give that dog, what does a dog weigh?
He's about 55, 56 pounds.
Okay, well, it's a 1 scoop for 20 pounds of body weight, so I'd give it 3 scoops of the Arthrodex. And what source of calcium would you give that dog in his food in addition to that, Charmaine?
Well, I would give it to put the liquid calcium in the food.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and give it an ounce of the liquid calcium in the dog food as well, okay, and as well as the 3 scoops of Arthrodex. And what would you do to make sure he's getting plenty of omega-3s?
I would put the EFAs. My dog is so little, I have to have a needle to squeeze it in the food.
Yeah. So big dog like that, you could just throw a couple of, say, 2 of the EFAs and 2 of the EFA pluses, 2 different products, but they're different sources of EFAs in that dog food, as well as the 3 scoops of Arthrodex and an ounce of the liquid calcium, Cal Toddy. Okay, and that'll solve the problem. Within a couple of weeks or months, there shouldn't be any risk of any more kidney or bladder stones as long as the dog's absorbing. But you got to get rid of any dog food, particularly dry dog food that has the gluten in it, because that reduces the efficiency of absorption. So that's okay. But doggies and cats are vertebrates, whether they're a killer whale or an elephant, or a dog or a cat or a canary or an ostrich or a human being or a cow or a sheep, hummingbird, it doesn't matter. All vertebrates require the 90 essential nutrients. And here's where, if you're going to be doing the longevity business as a business, you've heard the story here with Kim's dog, you want to make sure that I would get that quartet of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Chromotherapy, and it's all in your head. And you'll kind of read all that stuff, look up kidney stones. Another one is Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, okay, the book, and this new CD set that's coming out by the end of this week or certainly by the middle of next week. We've got the label all approved and everything. They're working on it right now. And we have orders of hundreds of them all over the world. So, we're printing thousands of them. And there's 2 new CDs, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. Everybody in longevity, be they a customer or be they an associate, okay, needs to listen to these CDs. Even if you have somebody or you want to play this for your church mates, your neighbors, your marching band group, or your kids' basketball team, everybody needs to listen to these 2 CDs. It is crazy, the information you're going to get in there. As I said, this is perhaps the best lecture I've ever given. It was in front of 1,000 people. It's so well documented, even the most highly skeptical medical people cannot argue with what I'm saying. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil.
which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity. If weight loss is your goal, try Longevity's Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low-carbohydrate or low-glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low-carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat, used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 9th Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to New York. And Janice, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Janice, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you very much for taking this call.
Yes, ma'am.
My daughter, I've been helping my daughter with the vitamins, and she's been taking them pretty religiously. She's 24 years old, 140 pounds, but lately she's had this breakout on her of little bumps. They seem to be like under the skin, but they're all on her forehead and her now they've moved to her cheeks. But she does take the tangy tangerine. She takes the OsteoFX. She takes the EFAs, but not as many as.
Okay, no, stop.
Out.
Stop. Now, when you say she's taking the tangy tangerine, is she taking the tablets or the powder?
We have the powder.
Okay, good. That's the vitamins and minerals. Now, does your daughter have any history of eczema or dermatitis or psoriasis?
No, not really.
Okay. Does she have any history of asthma or bronchitis?
Like exercise asthma. When she's exercising.
Exercise-induced, okay. Okay.
Yes.
And does she have any history of bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome?
Terrible. Yes, since birth.
Okay, and so was she a colicky baby?
She wasn't. I took her to the chiropractor, and I started the vitamins pretty early, and I breastfed her. So, but she wasn't colicky, but she couldn't poop.
Okay, all right. So, Charmaine, what's going on with Janice's daughter? She's 24 years old. She has a bowel problem. She has a history of skin issues. She had exercise-induced asthma. What is going on here?
She's got a gluten intolerance.
Got a drop-dead gluten intolerance. She got an A triple plus,
Yep.
Charmaine. Okay, and so how much is you say your daughter weighs 140 pounds?
Yes.
Okay. So what diet we only have a moment here. So, Charmaine, what diet would you put Janice's daughter on?
Well, gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils, no fried foods, and no burnt animal fat.
Okay, and 140 pounds, I'd have her take one healthy brain and heart pack per month, throw in another bottle of selenium, I'd throw in the MSM, which is good for all connective tissue, including skin. Okay,
Right.
and it wouldn't hurt for especially for her asthma. What would you give her extra? Because she's only going to get one Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and the extra selenium and some MSM. So what would you give her to help her with this exercise-induced asthma?
I would give her some extra EFAs.
Oh, you get an A, triple plus. Yes, she needs the EFAs, EFA pluses. One Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, she's going to get EFAs and EFA pluses, but I'd get another bottle of EFAs, another bottle of EFA pluses. She could take 3 of each twice a day, and she's got to be drop dead. Everybody where she lives, dog, cat, bird, fish, spouse, roommate, mom and dad, brothers and sisters, everybody's got to be drop dead, gluten-free. And what would you give her to drink during her exercise, Charmaine?
Of course, Rebound.
Rebound. Yes, our Rebound. And, of course, we have our water, which is the Icelandic water. And, some people, they like to use the little one-serving size sticks, we call them. Put 2 of those sticks in a bottle of Icelandic water, the powder, or you can get the 12-ounce cans. I think they come like 8 or 9 in a small case of the 12-ounce cans of the Rebound. But this is all just due to gluten. Her exercise-induced asthma, the skin issue is due to, and the constipation. Oh, what would you do for the constipation, Charmaine?
I would try the herbal rainforest at night.
Oh, you get an A+ again. Yeah, a half hour before bedtime, take an ounce of that herbal rainforest, and it has 13 herbs in there and 78 minerals. And this is a cleanse. Okay, it cleanses bad stuff out of your body as well as gives you a comfortable bowel movement when you have a history of constipation. Okay, it's called Herbal Rainforest. Remember, we have 5,000 products. People say, what? We have 5,000 products. And so we deal with all these pre-existing conditions. And give us a call. Well, thank you, everybody. Really great stuff and great testimonies. So we appreciate the testimonies. And then, of course, thank you, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.